Hello! Hold on, my green screen is peeling away. Go blot out the sun a little bit. And there we go. Perfect. Hello, Burger. Hello, Pixel. I'm glad you've been enjoying this latest Dabble Worlds release. High production show. Yeah. The thing is, I'm not spending as much time working on Dabble Worlds development lately because I'm working on something for Games Done Badly in October, which I know that's like 4 months away, but I want to make sure that it's, you know, that it's all good. And then after that, I really want to get back into Unity and see if I can make that Thousand Year Door game a possibility. It's like, what if I could make a Thousand Year Door genre game? Hello, Germ Dove. All right, I'm gonna get on the Discord here. But you are correct. It is not. I'm starting as soon as I can tonight. Bedtime is still going on, and I just don't want to miss the. I just don't want to miss the video games. He's right there. There he is. Ah! Well, that was scary. Hello.
Hello. Suddenly appeared in front of me.
Yeah, I logged in like while the server browser said 2 people on, and I logged in and you're here too.
Yeah, I think Arbator is somewhere around.
Yeah, he's
here.
down there.
Oh,
I
he's
saw
up
him.
there.
All right, I gotta check out this iron farm.
Oh, is it working?
That's the word on the street. Germ
Where's
Dove,
it? I need to follow you.
you got a lawnmower?
I have a lawnmower?
Germ Dove got a lawnmower that arrived today.
Ah, nice.
That is exciting.
I'm too lazy to do it myself. I pay somebody else to do it.
That's fair. Lawn was very overgrown, and you paid someone to cut it for you. Ah. I think Hovercat does most of the lawn mowing in our household. Does the lawnmower pay for itself in about a month? Yeah, there's the labor cost.
That's true.
It's like, how much do you value your own time? But then again, it's kind of like exercise.
You don't need exercise.
That is true. That's more villagers than I expected to be up there. We...
Oh, I just like flew out of the water.
So graceful. Oh, yep.
That's graceful.
Here it is. It's producing iron.
Is it a lot of iron?
I mean, it probably hasn't been
Yeah,
active too long.
Yeah.
Like, just as long as people have been logged in since Turtle got through. So let's take a look at this. See how this works. Oh, we can kind of see inside. There's our friend here, Rob. Oh yeah, a little more beds than before. The last iteration of this that I saw that Turtle did only had 3 villagers, which is enough. You see,
I guess you get more scares, so maybe
yes,
you get
that
more
was the
iron
joke.
golems.
I assume something like that. Well, that is good
Cool.
because that means I'm gonna stake a stack right now. I need some tools. I need some armor. I need tools. I'm gonna need hoppers.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Actually, I do need to make a couple of hoppers. I'll take a stack right now.
And then I'm
So
gonna
I'm
need to
gonna
make
work
some
on my,
rails.
Yeah. I'm gonna work on the cow, the semi-automatic cow farm.
It's a good project. Hoppers in the chat. All right, let's go ahead and I have so much junk. I have 2 shields somehow. I'm not really sure how that happened. Combine them into one less damaged shield.
Oh yeah, I forgot that's been a thing. Combining tools.
Oh yeah.
It's been a thing for a long time, but I rarely do it. I usually lose my tools or they have mending.
Yeah, I think the last time that that we really the first time we had a real server running for a while, that was like no enchantments. They had only just added the Nether.
Yeah.
It was a different
That was a long
world.
time ago. That was still technically beta, wasn't it? Before the Nether?
Oh yeah, I guess the addition of Nether was you know what? We were preparing for beta. Our server was like gearing up for them to do away with torches in favor of lanterns.
Oh yeah.
There was that big stockpile of like chests and chests of torches because they were planning on replacing like the free light source of torches with like lanterns last forever but torches expire and go out.
Yeah, I do remember that. I remember they were going to go out after a while. I guess they had some backlash.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't do it.
Yeah, a lot of wait, please no.
I do remember there being a glitch, and I had chests and chests full of arrows. Because when you shot an arrow, you that's
right.
pick it up over and over and over and over. And so I just before the next update, I just grabbed I don't know 5 or 6 double chest fulls.
Enough, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I ever used them.
Let's see.
Let's put the iron down
I need to
before I
build
lose
an
that.
actual door into my base, or Day's gonna keep mining her way through the wall to get up onto my area. Need to make an easement. Oh, Well. Hello, Al! There goes my soul sand. Any dabblesters? Oh, you know it. Always dabbling. There's Rainberry getting in on this. Good, good, good.
Yeah.
Whose house is the really fancy one up on top of the cliff?
Rainberry.
Oh. I was so fascinated by it, I had to go take a look earlier.
Much like the, on Big Snowy,
Oh, yeah.
we had, Rainberry had the like, strikingly good-looking house compared to everyone else.
What's that supposed to mean? The house wasn't good looking?
No, I mean, it was fine. It's just, you know, some people are better than others.
I see. My talents are not appreciated. Also, say a creeper blows up because I don't know, they're chasing you. Can people fill in the holes, please?
Oh no, are there like pock marks everywhere?
there was a hole where I wanted to start building my house. So now I'm gonna have to go out and get dirt to fill it in.
Just steal it from, just blur the
9J.
lines a bit.
What's up? What was I doing? Oh, well, I'll sleep first.
Thank you for sleeping. Oh, Rainberry's ahead of me with the like nice underwater cave, or water cave leading into a little walkway.
I've been a bit distracted from playing. Would you really call it distracted if I'm not playing? I don't know. I had to finish my the work off for my teaching assistant course. So hopefully I'll be able to start that soon. I, like the incredibly smart person I am, left to the last minute. So I had a lot of work to do, and then I had to stay up until like 10 this morning to finish doing it.
I mean, that's less work overall, right? That's the way it works.
Yeah, except the fact that I feel awful.
Oh, yeah, that would do it. That would do it.
I mean, I did sleep, but then I woke up probably worse than when I went to sleep. It's fine. We recover.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm going to take away from this?
What?
Absolutely nothing.
Yeah! Good on ya. I got to do some for fun.
Discord to your OBS.
What?
What do you use to stream? You use an OBS or something?
Oh, yeah.
Else?
OBS for life.
I can add the Discord voice to the OBS, can't I?
I would assume so. Well, so usually what I do for audio is I just do desktop audio piped in.
Oh, I got music playing though.
Oh, and you don't want that
necessarily
going.
want to broadcast the music.
That makes sense. It's like you either have to use royalty-free stuff or
Right.
do annoying things. All right, so what you can do, there's a very annoying solution, but it takes a lot of setup. Just listen to the Minecraft soundtrack. Just listen to the Minecraft soundtrack.
Let's see. I just added.
It's good music.
Listen to Cave Noise 07.
Looks like it's working. 9J, can you hear my friends now that they're talking?
Hello, we're his friends.
Hello, we are friends.
You can tell. You can tell because of the way it is.
I have known this man my whole life.
Oh yes, yes. Blood brothers. Since the second grade, right?
Oh,
yeah.
That makes sense. Sounds right. Here, I've got a dumb idea. I'll listen to your stream and see if I can hear myself. How about that for a solution?
Oh,
Let's see.
That's a good idea.
Let's see. All
I
right.
can hear myself. Gonna get some feedback.
Oh, yep. We're getting a little bit of feedback.
Let's see. All right. Okay, good. Gonna get some feedback.
Yep.
Good.
Yep. A little bit of a like a 10-second delay on my own voice and your voice.
A little bit of a.
And so I can hear you like layered multiple times now.
And your voice. Nice.
Because I'm hearing it play through.
Layered multiple times now.
All right, let's just go crazy here.
That's what I'm gonna use.
All right, there we go. All right, let's just go crazy. All right,
here.
let's All right, there we go. There we go. We'll see if that's.
I unmuted your stream for 1 second. And then everything.
All right, nice.
I unmuted your stream for 1 second.
And then everything. All right, nice. All right, beautiful.
Are we harmonizing?
Yeah, I was harmonizing with myself from 10 seconds ago over and over. It went okay.
Nice.
Oh, what's this? Uh-oh. This is a disconcerting text. I'll be right back. Hovercat has lost our child while doing bedtime.
Oh no.
Just doesn't know where she went.
How
So-
does one lose?
I'm gonna go find her. I'll be right back.
Can you turn a block of bamboo back into bamboo sticks?
I haven't ever made a bamboo block, so I don't know. You could try.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying. It's not obvious. Probably no.
No.
What's up, Rainberry? Okay. I don't need that button anymore. I never did find a swamp. Did anybody find a swamp?
No, just ice, snow. That's about it.
I found I did a lot of traveling around the ocean. I did come across most of the biomes, but I did not find a full-blown desert or a swamp.
Probably further out than like that.
Everything is fine.
Located.
Everything is fine.
Yes.
She hiding
Where?
under the bed or something.
She was hiding behind some clothes.
The old give your
Hovercat
parents,
panicking.
There was a little bit of hovercat panic. Hover panic.
the old give your parents a nightmare. Never gets old.
That's the one. Ah, there's a squid in my house. Get out of here, dude. You're gonna get us in trouble.
Dude, it's totally not tubular, bro.
Say tubular? Tubular?
Tubular, yeah.
Tubular.
Sorry, if you
Like,
couldn't
is this
tell,
totally
if you could,
tubular, man?
if you couldn't tell, I'm British.
Oh no, I couldn't. No, not at all.
Oh.
I'm so sorry, Burger. We didn't know.
I know. I don't think I'll ever get over this condition.
Ah,
It's the
Oh.
doctors say it's terminal.
terminally British.
It's okay, I'm terminally southern. I try to mask it, but I don't always do well, especially when I'm a little inebriated.
Oh, by the way, Dobbs, I found some amethyst shards if you want them.
I grabbed a handful.
Oh, alright. I mean, I grabbed them like the day after you said you needed them, and then I didn't play for like a week, so I'm not surprised you found some.
Oh, Germdove is anti-desktop audio. Interesting.
Well, Jim does a nerd, isn't he?
Well, yes, but
Is that too close? Is that why that won't grow?
let's see here. How are we gonna do this? Okay, so it goes out to here and then it's a diagonal. What I really need to do is like really clear out all this dirt, which means I'm gonna eat through a lot of iron shovels, which is fine because now I have unlimited iron shovels.
Slowly unlimited, but still unlimited.
Look at these nerds farming iron. I'll just go out and mine it.
As God intended.
As
Wait, what am I trying to? That is the worst shovel I was attempting to craft a shovel in the 2x2 crafting window, like with one
mean-
stick.
I think you'd call that a trowel.
Yeah, a spade perhaps, because it lets everything go right through. You know what? It's a simple solution when you have a simple setup. It's great. Now, when you have some complicated setup with alert noises and you know, extra notification sounds everywhere, then yeah, okay. Then you're gonna want to split things up a bit more.
Just give you
Yeah,
some
I'd like to have
sensory
some
overload.
background music.
I like what Turtle did with his house. It's just all bamboo.
You know what? I'm cool with that. Wow, I already am breaking. Oh wait, this is the rebuilt shovel. That's right.
Whose house is the patchwork house that's half filled in?
We don't know. It's a real mystery.
See, there's so many houses around here, and I don't know whose is whose anymore. Except Dobbs's. You can't forget what Dobbs's house is like.
Yeah.
Are you
Oh,
eventually going to
just
replace
memorable.
that cobblestone with smooth stone or any other type of stone?
Well, I'm thinking the cobblestone is going to be like the outer wall, and then there'll be like a
Yeah.
large stone brick inner structure, like a castle that's
Oh, I
defended
see.
by the
I-
outer
I-
walls.
I get what you mean. Get it.
Yeah.
I understand your vision.
The vision.
Yes.
I'm
Also, if anybody needs dark oak, I am growing some trees up here.
wonderful.
Oh, you found dark oak.
I did. Basically, last session, I spent almost the entire time just going around on a boat trying to find dark oak.
He did. It was very sad. I mean,
Oh.
the rest of the time you were spending trying to defeat one drowned.
Look, the drowned are unpredictable. You can't tell how they're gonna move,
Yeah, I guess.
especially when
Have
they
to
start
be
to
next to me
swim.
while I'm playing some Minecraft.
Play Minecraft.
Minecraft.
Hello, Roxana.
Any more Dorothy?
You want a choopy?
A what?
A choopy pacifier.
Oh,
My wife is Colombian. I don't know if you knew that.
I mean, I think I had heard that at one point from my wife, who is on Facebook.
Ah.
So it's like I get all of my news about anyone I ever used to know and I do not regularly maintain contact with. All of my news about that is filtered through Facebook and then through my wife. So I get
Yeah.
all the news that's fit to know.
Where's my sticks? Oh, never mind. Fence.
It's really the only way to truly enjoy social media. It's to just let someone else deal with it.
Exactly.
It depends on the platform. I did used to love Reddit, but now that they're killing off these third-party apps, man.
You know
pissing me
what?
off.
Blessing in disguise, because I've now gone 2 days without Reddit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh man, I needed to do that.
Yeah, I honestly haven't really been much on Reddit in the last year anyway, since I've been on TikTok.
Ah,
But
See, I haven't gotten
still
into that.
I still do use Reddit for the occasional, there's a lot of tech subreddits that help me diagnose things in my real day job.
mm-hmm.
Crap, jungle trees are tall. I also have jungle trees and acacia over here growing. I've got most of the trees.
It's the way to do it. Get all those trees growing. All right, what am I gonna do with this much dirt? Realistically, nothing. I'm just trying to get rid of it.
Can I have some of that?
Yes.
Excellent. I just need like a stack just to fill in.
Well, I've got like a large chest full so far, and more on the way.
Are you? Where are you?
In my house.
I haven't explored the inside of your house yet.
Where you're gonna be coming from? That side over there. Are you inside?
Nearly.
Nope. Okay. There.
Readings.
Oh my I got some zombies
go.
coming after me.
3 stacks. Don't eat it.
Yeah.
Anybody near a bed?
As a matter of fact, yes.
I'm just borrowing your bed.
That's you know what? That's fine. Honestly.
Thank you.
All right.
Where does this actually go to under here?
Where does what go to?
Oh, it's like a little. Oh, I see.
Oh yeah. I've connected it to the other side now, though it's not pretty yet. But the plan is down here to have kind of like a sort of a slightly damp, kind of stony, like cellar level, not quite Pirates Cove kind of place. Well, you know. Hello, bot. The bot should be Radiant Turtle. Don't worry. It's getting there.
I have noticed that there is a lot of underwater caves around them.
Yeah, isn't it great?
It's certainly unique.
Where's the bot? Did you crash my bot, Turtle?
Please don't confuse the AI still.
2 fish are in a tank.
There it goes.
One
Okay.
says to the other, "Do you know how to drive this thing?"
Uncle Tree gave me
And see, I know
nearly
it
a
was
stack and a half.
day. That's pretty good. Well, the real question with the jungle trees is how many saplings did it give you?
It gave me 6. I was very worried at a moment. For a moment.
That's why you got to get
'cause I couldn't find some of them.
you got to get fortune on your on a hoe.
And mind the leaves.
Mm-hmm. That's my go-to is a high efficiency diamond hoe with fortune and unbreaking.
We'll get it eventually. Eventually.
Iron Farm is cooperating. You know what? I'm gonna go double check the output of it. Drive over and make sure it's still going. I think we're close enough here that as long as I'm in my house, that it's close enough to be loaded in.
You know, I don't remember. Let me go check and see what I set our simulation distance to. Because I think I did lower it when we were having
Seems like
issues that
it's-
first night.
Let's do it this way. Boop, boop, boop. Yeah, I grabbed 1 stack.
I
And
grabbed a
then-
stack.
All right, then yeah, well, it might be. Let me count how many chunks away it is. So that's it's like maybe 2 from here, then 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's more than 6 chunks away. So if the simulation distance is turned really low, that will cause it not to
8.
load. Ooh, so it'll only load when I'm in the closest corner. Need to build a
I'm
building
gonna go
around
ahead
it.
and turn
Yeah.
it up to 12, but it's not gonna take effect until I reboot the server.
That's fair. We don't. You know what? I got a stack of. Ooh, that's looking nice. Burger, that yours right there? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, I love that color. That's good stuff right there. What's that? You got the spruce mixed with the oak. Oh yeah.
I got spruce beams, like an
Mhm.
oak base,
Oh, that's good.
and then oak planks as my floor, and like an in between the little log layers. It's
really
very
good.
intricate.
Mm-hmm.
It's nowhere near as decorated as Rain's house over there, but it'll do.
They got the skills, you know. Oh, a
Yeah.
hanging sign up there, but it's just out of render distance, so I can't quite tell. Oh, never mind. It's a bell. All right, I can tell that Day put this here because it's granite.
Don't take it for granted. I forgot how much wood you need to make a house with.
I know, right?
You forget until you realize, wow, that's all? After you've mined like 20 trees.
I did see that turtle. That's pretty nice. I'm gonna try and set up a trading post somewhere. I don't know where. like, part of me wants to set up my own personal trading post, like, inside my base. But
It's fine.
I know if I do that, that people are just going to come in and use it. And then it's like that defeats the purpose of me having my own. So I'm going to try and set it up. If I set it up near the iron farm, does that affect the iron farm at all?
I believe it does, because it's the same village, isn't it?
That's my
Yeah,
worry.
It would have to be far enough
Village.
away.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we got to figure
Maybe
that
you'd
out.
maybe you'd put it somewhere over near my house. Maybe that's far enough
Why are
away.
there chickens in my basement?
Day.
Wasn't me.
Anything strange in Dobbs' house? Usually day. At least until I figure out where Day's built.
Just got a chicken head. Cool. Why not? Oh, I see a door. Okay, this is clearly under my house, though, right? Yeah. Why is there a chicken cave? Why did Day build a chicken coop in my house?
Maybe she wanted chickens.
All right. You know what? All right. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to go out of my way and build another chicken coop, and I'm gonna build it right next to Day's house.
There is a massive moth in my room, and he's bouncing around like a child.
Classic moth behavior. All right, here you go. Have a chicken farm. Have a chicken hole.
It really is a big cave. Just goes on forever and ever.
Ever since the update a few updates ago, caves are just massive now.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah. I hadn't really got to see any until this server.
like you should have seen the one I was exploring where I found all my iron. It was absolutely huge. Ah, moth.
I think I did. I think it's connected to the same cave I'm in.
I wouldn't be
I've been
surprised considering how big it
Through a
was.
lot of it, but I've got this massive cave right underneath my base. That's where I'm gonna build my individual farms, little micro farms, but stuff will be available for everyone.
Nice, nice.
We'll sell some steaks and some leather for diamonds eventually.
I'm sorry, did you say our farms?
Just gotta make sure this place is lit up so I don't
3,000 blocks away.
Yeah, they are ridiculously big.
Jeez.
But despite all these underground caves being massive, there's rarely... I've rarely seen more than one, like, dark city.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like the under... the one
The
with
ancient
the-
city.
Ancient city, that one. That's the thing. I'm really trying to not look like I've caused deforestation.
But
All these trees are connected by like one leaf, at least. It's very hard. Oh man, it's broken.
what was she doing? Oh yeah. Just don't draw attention to it is my play. Little Toadette's been taking to trying rhymes, and she occasionally picks very unfortunate words to rhyme with.
And she kept saying it over and over again.
Yeah, you just kind of
Asking what it
don't make a
was,
big deal out of it.
just laugh.
Basically.
Ooh,
Sorry.
I've got some chainmail armor. You gonna give me any of that? Nope.
There we go. Okay, so this is also connected to my area here. Yeah. Do I I need another entrance? I mean, it could be useful.
She's now changed her mind and decided that she prefers her night dress to her Mickey pajamas.
Good to know.
FYI. I don't know if she'll stick with that tomorrow, but I would at least ask tomorrow.
I'll
to get her dress.
yeah, I'll take that into consideration.
We might have two geodes right next to each other.
You're like, I don't know if you care.
Oh, am I on?
I don't know if you
my
care.
arm?
Yeah.
It's in frame.
That is totally true.
In frame. Just blanket on her head.
Nice.
That's a lot of cows.
Yeah, he's reaching critical mass there.
I wouldn't be surprised if they start dying from entity cramming soon.
I think entity cramming is set at 25, and that's per block. That's a fairly big fence.
I mean, it's gonna happen eventually.
Nah, I'll call it before that happens.
I remember I made an egg farm, but all it was just like 100 chickens in 3 blocks, and I left it overnight, and suddenly I have 2 double chests full of eggs, and I realized, what am I going to use these eggs for?
Have you not been arranging her
And make more chickens.
And then I made more chickens, and then they started dying.
Can always use more chickens. Especially if they're in Dobbs's house.
Don't put chickens in my house.
Alright. Let's clean up some of this mess around here.
Deforestation? I don't know.
Stay away from me, skeleton.
It's about time for me to dip away for the final good nights. Not quite yet. Oh man, Minecraft is great.
It really is.
It's great, except for these tall oak trees, which are a pain in the ass to chop down.
Whenever I'm feeling stressed, I just imagine playing Minecraft.
You don't actually play Minecraft, you just imagine it.
Well, typically if I'm in a situation where I could play Minecraft, I'm not that stressed.
Well, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense.
I have been playing a lot of Factorio again lately,
Am I up? No.
which is, you know, dangerous. Dangerously addictive.
That looks like an interesting game. I haven't played it, but it is on my Steam wish list.
You gotta try the
Okay.
create mod. So Factorio is based on different automation mods in Minecraft. Like that's the genesis of it.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And in turn, the create mod was inspired by Factorio.
Oh,
So it all comes full circle. I may be completely wrong on that. I may have misread something, but
so you're saying I should... Ooh, there's a slime!
better mark those
Stop it.
coordinates.
One single slime. Let's kill you, take the slime balls, and what are the coordinates? They're under my base.
And then we can mark the chunk and like fence it out so we can like solidify
Yeah.
which chunk is the one spawning slimes.
I can spell.
The smiles. You know what? Tree farm on the roof? Not that bad. It's kind of nice. It's kind of like a little rooftop garden.
I think I still have our original server backed up somewhere.
I might also. Good old Inky Bay.
I had the little grove, my giant library.
Oh, geez,
I want to go back and
that was a
do
ridiculous.
some more
Well,
with that library.
and that library was back in the days when you didn't need leather for books. It was
That's
just
true.
paper.
Yes.
different
It was
times.
just paper.
Hard to imagine such a time.
Well, that's. Can't imagine the convenience of only needing paper to make a book.
Oh, it was fantastic.
I don't think
good.
leather was even added yet.
I guess not.
Maybe it was.
Well,
'cause you
leather
could make
armor.
Armor, couldn't you?
Yeah. Actually, now I'm starting to think that originally cows only dropped leather, and beef wasn't a thing.
Maybe that's what it was.
It was, yeah. Chickens did drop feathers. Zombies dropped feathers.
It's
Oh yes, I do remember zombies. I think they still do occasionally.
No.
Just no.
No. I've done my fair share of zombie farms.
Yeah, no.
No
no,
more
they don't.
feathers.
No more feathers.
Okay, where are you coming from, zombies? Where's the dark area?
Oh, all right. I'm getting ready to go down. I will be back. I'm gonna fence myself in so I don't have to actually log out and log back in, because that's always a pain. All right, I'll be right back. Exactly. Hey! Don't jinx it. Nobody jinx it. Yes! Oh, wow. Oh, man. That's exciting. I don't know if I have to do that double back or not. And there's the end. Look at that. That's so good. I could probably do that fast. Oh, buddy. Counterflog! Crit! He's already dead!
Don't overextend.
I must overextend! Alright. That's why I've got the conch! Because now I'm
See you,
practically
Blevins.
invincible. Well. Alright. Okay. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle indeed. Okay, that is... Whoa! Oh! Oh! Oh, I see. Oh, I want a star. I want a star, and I want to stand on that. He's a holographic circle bird. There he is. You see here it says he can tickle and lifage. Oh, that's fancy.
It's a tickling circle bird.
French.
He must be a French bird.
French tickle.
Come on, give me that. Give me that. I need that call. Oh, jeez. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yes! Yes! Oh my gosh. That's it. That's it. 32 heat. Oh. Oh. All right. What did I miss?
Oh, not much. How tall is a cow versus a baby cow? Baby cow only less than 1 block,
Mm-hmm. They can fit
Yeah.
through one gap.
and a big cow is more than 1 block.
Yep. That's how you
Okay.
do it.
Good, 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 good.
Whoa. Whoa. That's be a big cow.
That is a big cow.
I think it'd be taller than the wither.
Oh man, around the time that we were just wrapping up our last Minecraft playthrough on the other server, we were at the point like up the tech tree in Minecraft on that server that I was like honestly looking into wither cages.
Oh yeah.
There's some serious benefits there of having your own personal
Sure.
wither.
There's a YouTuber. Oh man, what's his name? Doc or something on Hermitcraft.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
He's a technical Minecrafter. He recently built a wither trap somehow, and he can like direct the little skulls that the wither fires, and he can stop them and pick them up and put them places.
Now that's unexpected. It's like
That is-
everything
it
else
is
I'm like, okay,
crazy.
yeah, I get it. But then that's like, what?
Yeah, it like he somehow has the wither aiming at. He's got like a target for the wither to aim at, and then it goes through water, and depending on if it's a black skull or a blue skull, it travels at different velocities, so the
Right.
water affects it differently, and he can move those through different areas with water streams
Right.
until he gets them wherever he wants.
Oh, okay. I get what you mean now. I thought you
Yeah,
were saying
you
like he
can
could
get
somehow
them in your
like grab
inventory.
them.
No.
Okay.
Not in your inventory, but
Yeah.
he somehow moves them hundreds of blocks.
No, that makes sense though, because they're just they're slow projectiles. They're just like a
Yeah.
regular mob that's just always moving forward. It's like, yeah, if you put it through a water stream, it's gonna kind of curve one way or the other.
Yeah, pretty crazy.
Yeah.
The Hermitcraft servers are always full of insane things.
Yes.
The benefits of having a wither though, it's really down to those explosions that they can make when they take damage, or not take damage, but are hit. It allows for things like fully automated cobblestone generation, like not just the cobblestone gets created, but like it gets broken so that it can go into a chest, that kind of thing. Because what you can do is you can have a snow golem throw snowballs at a wither, and when the wither detects that it's being attacked, it does like a little damaging blast that breaks all the blocks immediately around it. And you can also use that for tree farms. If you can
I've
get the
seen
wood.
tree farms done like that. Yeah, so actually I take that back. I haven't seen tree farms done like that, but I have seen them use withers, and they'll have them like firing across the trees at a target behind them, and so it's just breaking the trees with it as it's firing rather than exploding.
Right. Yeah, that's a good way to do it too.
You okay, Roxana? You need something? Did you lose your choopy again?
The true advantage of the wither explosion over the projectiles is that it can break obsidian.
Well, I think the blue ones can break obsidian.
Well,
but
yeah, but like
rare.
they're rare, so you can
Yeah.
you can get it a lot faster by using the
Not
wither's
as consistent.
melee attack. And that means if you have, for instance, a very large source of lava buckets, perhaps from a dripstone lava farm that you kind of every once in a while run through with a stack of empty buckets, then it can automatically dispense the lava from a dispenser next to a water source, creating obsidian and having the wither break it.
Ah. Infinite obsidian.
Mm-hmm. Like no mining necessary. The only
That's pretty
manual user action is filling up the lava buckets. Which with some good design of a lava farm, you can just like sit in a minecart and hold right click while the buckets just get filled up and sped out into hoppers.
The cauldrons, they're movable, right?
Yes, cauldrons are
Yeah,
movable.
So you could have like a dripstone cave with a bunch of filling up a bunch of cauldrons.
Mhm.
Yeah, I can see that. You just
That's
have
a
them
good
move
point.
In front of you so
Rainbear-
you can pick it up.
Rainberry brings up a good point that there's a caveat to, in my opinion. So yes, piglins can barter for obsidian. They can give you obsidian, but unless I'm totally wrong, and I'm gonna double check myself here, I think piglin bartering you can only get Crine obsidian. Is that not the case? Oh no, you can get both. Okay, you get 1 obsidian or 1 to 3 Crine obsidian. So you can get it that way.
Nice.
It takes on average 11 gold ingots to get a block of obsidian. Which if you have a large enough scale piglin barter trade set up, then yeah, that works.
Yeah.
Good call out, Rainberry. Hudson, you drove on a road with other drivers. You were silly with it. No, do not get silly with it. There's a time and place for getting silly with it. It was scary.
Jiggy with it?
Do not. Yeah, I guess you can get jiggy with it. Eh.
I do not want to move.
Zombies are spawning above me.
Classic zombies. Got used to it pretty
Sorry.
quickly. That's good. It's good to get the hang of it. Thank you, Hudson. Yes, you can share your sub for clout points. The TTS lady is a little bit delayed tonight. I don't know what the deal is.
She's on strike.
That's what it is. +1 clout earned. Congratulations. 32 months, Hudson. That's almost a year at this point. That's incredible.
You know, my math isn't that good. But I think
Don't
you're
worry.
right.
No, it seems right. It seems right. Yeah. Everything's
Long
good.
year.
You know what? This has been a long year.
Oh,
I really need to stop having my
I can
axe in
share
my
my
hand when I
sub
try
for
and close
clout
my
points.
door. Because I miss, and then my log becomes stripped, and then I'm
Mm.
sad.
There's got to be a way. You can put vines over it, I guess, to
Yeah,
cover it up.
But then my house would look.
I wish you could put like maybe honey, like wax, or yeah, the honeycomb
Like do
wax.
wax and copper.
Yeah, maybe do that with logs to seal them. Maybe it gives it like a
Huh.
little bit of a shine texture to it or something.
That could be interesting.
That's why I make everything stripped. Yeah. This isn't even close to a year. Yeah. It's almost a year. It's pretty close. To be fair.
The thing I struggle most with when making a house is always the roof. I can never get it to look nice. It always looks either flat
And just like
or out of
one,
place.
like a big slope
Yeah.
pointed in the middle. Yeah, I mean it's simple and it works.
I don't know. 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 I don't know.
holding a baby, playing Minecraft.
Living the dream.
What
What's
is
all
he
about?
doing? It's just a zombie above my little observation area with an iron shovel in his hand.
He's just doing some scouting.
Yeah, creepers. I'm gonna see.
Let's see. I think when my kid was still in the baby stage, I was cradling her in one arm while playing the new Smash Brothers. That was the baby game.
It's hard to do with keyboard.
True. Lil Toadette is into Zelda right now. Like, she loves to watch it.
Yeah, y'all get the new one? You played the new one?
Mm-hmm.
I haven't played it yet. I will eventually.
It's good. It's good. Every night. That's becoming our routine. Is all right. It's almost time for bed. We can go find 2 big monsters and go kill them. She's like, no, I want to find caves tonight. I want to look for bombs. Like, all right, we'll look for bombs tonight.
Awesome.
It is awesome.
Yeah.
I said arson, not
Oh.
Arsonists?
Oh yeah, you just said it in a
that one.
British way, so I got confused.
Yeah.
It happens, unfortunately. You know,
I apologize.
it's all right.
I apologize for being British.
Oh, there goes my shovel. It happens to the best of us. Wow, such jokes. I really don't know what I'm planning with this. I just want to clear this area out so I can make rooms.
Am I stupid?
No.
I forgot how to.
It's 2 sticks and a cobblestone on top.
I nearly forgot how to make a fence.
Oh, well, yeah, nobody really remembers that. Fence used to be 6 sticks.
And now it's.
Now it's like, all right, some of them are planks. I'm not going to tell you which ones. That's true. Rainberry is the great mystery. British? Not British? We'll never know. Rainberry is someone else who I got to know through Shiner Max. Before the Rainberry name change.
Alright, I might have to go.
Fussy baby. It's understandable. There'll be plenty of blocks for when you get back. They're not going anywhere. Actually, these are going somewhere. They're going into a chest.
I'm gonna start firing all these blocks though. Alright.
There you go.
Uh,
Playing efficiently.
yeah.
Bye,
I'm gonna try to
Zote.
be later, but I don't know when that'll be.
Understandable.
Alright, I'll see you guys.
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
Tell the kid you're trying to play a block game. Yeah, there you go. Kids love
Maybe
blocks.
Maybe one day the kid can play the block game.
Little Toadette does not care for the block game.
That's unfortunate. She's missing out.
She really is. She's definitely more of a Zelda fan.
Zelda's now just my
Every time we get an arrow, like there's like an arrow in a box somewhere, I scoop it up and put it in my inventory. She's like, "Oh, good, we need arrows." Like, yeah, you're right. I did say that one time, and now I'm gonna get it parroted to me for the rest of my life.
The arrow guy.
Yeah. Oh, out of cobble. And no, not out of torches. Though I do need more coal for more torches. That's going to be a thing. Eventually, I'll just be purchasing lanterns in bulk.
I went to one of the snow villages and I stole all their lanterns.
Oh, that's a good way to do it. I'm going to be lighting up caves with lanterns just to flex on everybody.
Think about all the iron you would waste.
Mm-hmm.
Except you have an iron farm.
Ah ha ha. Sea lanterns. Now
And-
that's the true. No.
that's a flag.
I use beacons.
I use beacons to light up wherever I go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess you could say I play Minecraft a little bit.
Yeah, you know. No big deal.
Okay.
I use respawn anchors. Okay, it is running. It is running. We are getting more iron. Good.
I mean, I think as long as I can like see the house with all the villagers in it, I think it will.
I use full netherite block beacons.
I think someone worked it out. Like, in order to make a full beacon, you need an insane amount of netherite scrap.
Well, yeah. I mean, let's see. Like, if you're
It's-
using
it's
iron
for-
blocks,
it's-
it's like 2.5 stacks of iron blocks.
But it's 4 scrap for 1 netherite.
Mm-hmm.
So,
So
that's
you'd need.
4 ancient debris.
Yeah.
So that's so it's just.
And then
for a
9
single-
netherite for a block.
So for a single block, it's like it's what 36.
Mm-hmm.
ancient
So
debris?
2.5 times 36 stacks.
So very a lot. Yeah,
A lot, basically.
a big number.
More than a large chest.
Oh, definitely more.
Oh, right. I was going to get more cobble. Actually, no. I'll get this. I'm going to mine this anyway.
I'm trying to figure out what to do with the roof of my house.
Flat. Just flat. Put a big rectangle on your house. Call it done.
I don't like that. It doesn't look
Ooh.
nice.
A slope. Like a downward arc.
Yeah.
Like a parentheses. Like an open paren.
I was trying to. I've got like an idea in my head of what I want it to look like, but I don't know how to execute that idea.
Eggs.
Eggs Benedict. Would be really useful. Ladders.
Oh, you should make some of those. Scaffolds.
I don't have any bamboo.
There's a bamboo farm pretty close. Because, I mean, like, I know Turtle's building his house out of bamboo by the looks of it. And then I know there's a spider spawner somewhere. That's sinusoid.
So, if I.
What's this? Who the heck? Huh, that seems like spam. That seems very much like spam. I'm gonna research it later, but I got like a random Discord message. Am I in the private channel? Oh, I'm in the Minecraft voice channel, if that's what you mean. Okay, yeah. The first night that we jumped on this server, Zope had his own. We were on his Discord voice channel, and then after that stream, I was like, Ooh, you know what? I shouldn't do that. I know better now. No, I got some very generic looking. Well, it's not. It is super generic looking, which it could still be legitimate technically, but it's probably not. The fact that it's generic looking could just be someone copying and pasted it into multiple direct messages, which that's kind of spammy anyway. It says, "Hey, I'm name. I've popped into your stream a few times and wanted to send you this message since I wanted to invite you to an event happening date. It's a project I made focusing on bringing streamers together with their community, as well as other streamers, through fun Minecraft events." See, that is exactly the sort of thing that that a bot scraping Twitch for, give me a list of streamers who are playing Minecraft right now, limit that to streamers that have a Discord link in their About Me section, automatically join those servers, find the owner of those servers, and then send them this message. Like, that's almost certainly just a bot. Like, almost certainly, right? I don't want to ban them from the Discord until I've like verified, like, okay, yeah, like 1,000 streamers were given that exact message. Like, okay, yeah, that's spam. But there's always that part of me that's like, this could be it's like, this doesn't sound like anything I'm interested in, but this could be a real person, and I don't want to be unnecessarily mean to them. If it's a bot, I don't care. Yeah, surely not. Surely not. Actually, you know what? You know what? That's a big part of it, is we got the system message for the person joining, and then immediately, like, well, within 1 minute, I got the direct message. And so the question is, like, I don't know. I don't know what the question is. Like, it's obviously quite suspy.
The thing I have about that is yeah, sure, you want to invite these people to events, but they don't try and talk to you about it first. They're just like, oh, here's the event, you want to join? Like, they're not telling you really any information about it. It's just, wow,
Right.
this thing, you can join this thing. It's this totally cool thing.
Mm-hmm.
What's it about? I don't know. It's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
it's about connecting with streamers and stuff.
Yeah, it's such a generic message they're trying to push, which is why it feels suspicious.
Exactly. You get it. Also, Twitch itself is like freaking out Discord itself is freaking out right now, just in general.
Which is also freaking out. Every website's freaking out right now.
There we go.
Reddit's exploding. Discord's got a bot problem. What else? Twitter's having another meltdown.
Oh man, a part of me is gonna miss Reddit, but a part of me will cheer it as it collapses like a black hole. I would love to see it fail.
I mean, a majority of the subreddits have gone completely dark.
Good. I want it to burn.
But that's only until like. Oh, okay.
No, a lot of them
come back online by now. Actually.
A lot of them are staying down until like something changes.
Yeah, but a lot of the bigger ones, they were only
Yeah.
going to do it for a couple of days because so many people use the subreddits. for actual like useful advice and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But they couldn't really keep it down.
And see, for that, that's like, to a degree, that's like, is that a problem? Such a there's this both a blessing and a curse to extreme centralization of the internet. Like the fact that like it's all one big, like it's just one website. That's all we got. It's like, oh, that's great. That means everybody's in the same place. But then it's like, oh wait, everybody's in the same place. I could see some problems with that. Decentralization. The internet used to not be the way it is today. I don't know, Burger, when would you say you really started like being, let's say, terminally online? Like when did you really like get plugged into the internet like directly into your brain?
Probably either just before I started secondary school, which is like 11 years old.
Right.
Because that's when I started realizing, man, people suck. I'm gonna play games by myself.
Yeah, so let's say like early 2010s.
2014.
24. All right, mid 2010s.
Yeah.
Old Reddit is better Reddit. I mean, that's objectively true, Germdove. Clean, like it's mostly content and not like we don't need like 100 pixel tall. We don't need that much space for one entry. It's like you just need like a line of text for the title and a little subline under it for metadata, like date posted, who posted it, where did it get posted. It's like I don't need this big like massive touch-friendly stuff on my computer. Anyway, let's see, mid 2010s. Yeah, mid 2010s. By that point, Reddit is already going strong as the main website that people can go to for anything. It's like it is the one forum on the internet. That's long after Dig. So around, oh gosh, when was the Dig exodus? That would have had to have been around early 2010s. Let's say, I'm gonna say around 2011 or 2012. At that time, there was actually more than 5 websites on the internet back then. Reddit was still around, and it was still like a multi-community, but like not very many different subreddits. And it was mostly technology focused. Like a lot of heavy programming stuff going on there. Oh, Google Reader was such a beautiful thing. But Dig was like much bigger than Reddit, I believe, at the time. And it was similar. It was a content aggregator where people would submit links to other parts of the web. And then people would comment on it in a sort of forum style, threaded comments, just like you see on Reddit. And with one particularly bad redesign that they did at one point, that kind of started consolidating power towards a handful of power users, people got really frustrated, and everybody left for Reddit. And Dig died. That was the end of Dig. I mean, it's still technically a website, but nobody really goes there anymore. It's a ghost town.
Like Tumblr.
Yeah.
Except Tumblr's made a comeback because people hate everything else now.
Oh, Tumblr's always been there. It's just got a dedicated user base that admittedly also hates Tumblr.
It just sounds like the internet, though. I hate this thing, but I can't stop using this thing.
I mean, that's why people hate it, for the most part. It's just like the biggest critics of Mario Maker are the people that have spent 1,000 hours in Mario Maker.
Yeah.
It's like they know all the problems and issues with it, and can fully explain, this is a problem. I don't know what the solution is, but this is bad. Hey. So around, all right, flashback to like the year, let's put it 2003, 2004. There are websites. The internet is vast and unknowable. There are websites about everything, and they're very small, but they each have their own handful of users. And at that point, in the early days, like the early 2000s, there weren't even users of a website. Websites didn't have users. Websites were just pages you could go to look at. Like Nintendo.com was one I remember looking up very excitedly in the late 90s and seeing like the redesign when they had like the big yellow C buttons of the N64 controller in the background, and watching the background slowly load that image. And they're like, oh wow, and look, it's showing off pictures of new games, and they're very small, low-resolution images. And GameFAQs, to look up codes for all the new games you got from Blockbuster, which was a place you used to go to rent video games. But websites did not drive all of this business about ad revenue. Websites did not make money. For some companies, they kind of were an advertisement in of themselves. But the internet was like this weird novelty that no one was really sure what to do with. Like, this was before Amazon had like taken over e-commerce. This was like back in the days where people were really uncertain about like putting their credit card number into the computer and buying a thing. It's like, what if they don't give it to you? What are you going to do?
Exactly.
Because like there was not that level of trust that had been built up, because back then failing to meet expectations on a website did not spell like instant destruction for your company like it would today. If people got caught doing something like that, there'd be some heavy fines and, you know, some shutdowns and bad mouthing, all sorts of stuff.
All sorts of shenanigans.
But back then it was like it was this weird unknowable thing that no one was really sure about, and it kind of was fun and cool that like, I don't know what this is. This is the internet. You don't know what you're gonna get here. A wee bit of banter. So clean. Apple website. No, but it was like there were a few websites, but you didn't log into every website and create an account and like get your usage statistics tracked and targeted ads. People didn't really make a lot of money off of hosting a website, if any. Like, there were a few storefronts, but most of them amounted to, all right, here's our product catalog. If you'd like to purchase one of these, give us a call and have your credit card number ready over the phone. It was very different. It's not even yours. Images were tiny. Websites were predominantly text, because images were just such a waste of bandwidth that, like, if you had more than one big image on your website, people were going to be waiting several minutes to see it. So you had to make it count. You would excitedly share like websites that you had discovered. It was kind of like how like video game secrets used to be kind of, you know, shared on the playground back and forth. This sort of excitement of like, guys, I just found out from my older cousin's uncle's best friend about this thing in this new game, and there's a cheat code, and you have to beat the game 5 times on the hardest difficulty and then hold left at the start screen, and then it turned out it didn't even work anyway. But when someone found a new website that they would excitedly like tell their friends about it. Oh, you got to check this out. Let me write it down for you. And then I want to say my first encounter with content aggregation was probably around 2006. I learned about it on Tech TV. Which was a like an actual TV channel where they would talk about technology exclusively, and that was one of the best ways to like find out about new stuff that was going on, because other than that you just have to wait for whatever handful of websites that you actually frequented to, you know, post information about it. And it was TechTV was talking about a new extension for Firefox called StumbleUpon. And it would add a button to your browser up at the top, and when you clicked it, it would take you to a random website that someone had submitted to StumbleUpon. And then you could also like kind of thumb up or thumb down the website it took you to, whether or not you liked it. You could choose a few categories to be, brought through. And suddenly, you were being taken all over the internet to these websites you never would have found on your own. Like these obscure little web comics that like some random guy from Missouri had been maintaining his own website for years, and someone knew about it and submitted it, and then someone else randomly got it, and they're like, oh, that's actually really good, thumbs up. Unless they were checked. I don't know if there were. Like, this was the early days of the internet. Things were different. Sometimes you just got crap, and there was nothing you could do about it. And so suddenly, there was visibility on these weird little niche places of the internet. That was my first exposure to content aggregation. Now, Digg was alive and well at this point already, but I hadn't really had any exposure to it. But that became this very, this very stark shift in the culture of the internet. Because suddenly it became a lot more possible for like large groups of people to know what you were doing if you wanted your work to be seen. And then that was around the time of what was called Web 2.0, the movement of users logging into a website and somehow interacting with it. Like up before, like Web 2.0 was not a technology thing. It was just kind of like a name of a movement, a general move in how websites worked. It wasn't like, oh, we've upgraded to Web 2.0. No, it was just like, this is just what it is. It's just, we're just naming this style of website, Web 2.0, which one, glossy icons, everything had to be glossy and shiny, and two, websites would allow you to interact with it somehow. Typically, that was just leaving a comment. That was like a weirdly like new phenomenon around some old websites had like sign my guest book. It's like if you went to a website and you liked it, you could submit a little, sign my guest book thing of like, oh yeah, my name is John Doe and I found your site through such and such and I really enjoyed this. Thanks for making this. Bye. And that was what like late 90s, early 2000 comments looked like. It was like you were staying in a bed and breakfast and we're leaving a positive review. Thank me, please. But then in Web 2.0, that was kind of the norm, as like guest books as a whole were replaced by like more interactive back and forth commenting. Blogs became a thing of people like, writing about some topic that they're interested in, and small dedicated communities building around that. There was also the internet forums, which is kind of an evolution of the of old chat message boards. Kind of the same idea of this sort of. What's that?
It's like when everyone had their own blog.
Yes, that was big in the early 2000s. I had a blog. My dog had a blog. No,
My
that
blog
was
had
actually
a blog.
I think Dog with a Blog was some kind of Disney show. Or offshoot. It was a Disney show. Okay, got it in one. Perfect. It was Dupu. Jeez, this is a ton of... You know what? At least I'm not going to be short on cobble or dirt after this. I'm just clearing out a mountain. Okay, this is the last layer I need to do, because the basement is going to be kind of hollowed out as needed, but this is kind of the ground floor right here, so this needs to be all cleared. I don't know where I was going with this. It was all the story of Reddit.
Just explaining the history of the internet.
Yeah, the history of the entire internet, I guess. What all's gonna go in my base? You know, typical stuff.
A farm or
Wither.
two or
Wither.
10.
I don't know, but I liked it. Good. I'm glad you liked it. Please leave a comment on my blog letting me know that you liked it. Do not. Yeah, all that to say that the early internet was much smaller scale. It wasn't all this, like, everything was driven by, if it makes money, sure, but if not, we don't care. It's like, that is kind of the way of the current web, is things have to make money. And that is part of the reason why I'm, like, so staunchly opposed to, like, making any video games for money. It's like everything I'm making, I'm like, no, I'm going to do small projects that are free because I can't stand the state of the web. Oh, thank you. That is a specific item there. Looking really good right there.
He decided to attack me while I was building my house.
Oh,
So I
no.
chopped his head off.
Well, it's a good thing we already had some villagers. I really liked your internet talk. Yeah, but now you don't have to talk to people and get told about where something cool is on the internet. Now everything's done through content aggregation, where people will do things because they want to get noticed. And so the content is created not because they want people to know it or they like to share it. It's like, no, it's because we want people to notice. Hmm?
Is everything okay?
Yeah.
The door was open.
Oh, probably Gracie then.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, now it's all content aggregation instead of the sort of weird, kind of, I'm not going to say natural, but sort of organic way that things used to spread on the internet.
Why do you just have random holes in your floor?
Oh, I was gonna put logs all the way up through if I wanted to like extend the porch out, but I'm not sure I'm gonna do that anymore. I'm just gonna have like a big porch here. Probably.
A bigger
Yeah.
porch.
Make a PC pixel art version of Zelda Spirit Tracks.
My house is. My
That
house
sounds
is
tricky.
done.
Your house is done?
Well, the outside and the roof anyway.
You know what? It looks alright.
Yeah.
We got the glass windows. Yeah, I think that looks good.
In the morning.
Perfect. Ah! All right then. Ah.
I like how this area generates the water.
All right, that's enough of that. It's true. It's a pretty good spot. I was being silly. Sorry about that, Hudson. One more time. No. Maybe.
Oh, moving on from your hill, we're from like half the majority of the hills over here. like the water goes under the hills.
There you go. That's for you, Hudson. Let's go.
What? Wait, what? What did I just see on the stream?
What? What? What do you mean? What are you talking about?
You just have that readily available.
Yes. Oh my gosh, you
What
guys!
is this?
It's Allie! Allie's here! Yes! We're playing on a new Minecraft server. Look at this! Whoa! Alright, let's check this place out. It's like this lovely little four-way river intersection, and so we're all building houses on the river. I got this nice little cove. It's a work in progress. I'm still hollowing out the dirt from the inside. Turtle's house, Burger's house, Rainberry's house, Iron Farm. I don't know whose this is. Oh man, you should do it. It's not the same server as last time. A friend of mine messaged me kind of out of the blue last week and was like, hey, I'm setting up a Minecraft server if anybody wants to play. And I was like, you know what? I got a bunch of people who are raring to go on some Minecraft, and the server we usually play is not updated to the latest version. So yeah, you know what? Let's go. Yeah, the link to Zote's Discord is in my Discord. So you are more than welcome to hop on. It is whitelisted. It is not Anarchy. Which, you know what, in some ways that's better. In some ways it might not be. I don't know. We'll see. Time will tell. Perfect. Yeah. A perfectly perfect soiver.
Yippee.
Oh yeah. Let's see here. Let me get you those. Yeah, this guy's almost certainly a bot. Where are you in here? There we go. Gotta get a link to the server. Oh.
Whoa.
Invites are disabled? When did that happen? I mean, I'm pretty sure this one still works. This old invite. This probably still works. Coordinates. There we go. That should be it. Minecraft. It's weird going back to having nothing again. Like, going from having a full shulker farm to, like, not having a large chest.
You don't even have diamonds.
I don't even have diamonds. Well, I've got a few diamonds that I found in a cave, but I'm saving them for an enchanting table. Don't even have an enchanting table yet.
I just borrowed Rain's enchantment table.
Well, that's all the way up the hill, and I'm not gonna want to just go up the hill every time.
I I just got projectile protection 4, feather falling 3, and depth strider 2 on my
How the
boots.
heck? What kind of luck is that? Jeez.
I don't know, but they're pretty good.
That is pretty good. Feather Falling 4 was always a pain to get. That was meant for me. That was his enchantment.
Sorry, no habla inglés.
All right, finally have some floor on the interior.
Burger.
I gotta figure out where stairs are gonna be. Where the heck am I gonna put stairs? All right, I gotta
Seriously?
figure this out. 1, 2, 3, 4. A 4 gap between ceiling and floor. So 1, 2, 3, and then one more down. So like here. See, the basement's just gonna be taller. That's just the nature of things. The basement is gonna be taller.
That sounds French.
It looks like almost French.
Looks- Oh yeah, it is.
The first bit I don't get, which is weird because it's only 2 letters and I can't parse it. Oh, it's hay. Like that is phonetically hay. I did not know that. I mean, I don't know, maybe. That might have been thrown into a translator, I don't know. Is
Yeah,
that how the French spell hay?
Translations in the
Is
translators
H
are very literal.
Then E accent aigu. So that would be really silly if it is. I'm cool with it, but still. Okay, so I think we're gonna make it so the stairs are on that side somewhere. Like we're gonna fill in some of the waterways, dig out some of the excess dirt. Je parle un petit pas de français. Un petit peu. Okay, so that would be over here. We could have.
I think we should all get chips implanted in our brains that translate words for us.
mean,
Instant world peace.
It's only a matter
Except
of
you'll
time.
be able to swear at everyone in any language.
Finally.
I ordered 4 wings and 4 strips, and they gave me 8 strips instead of 4 wings.
What?
I got some chicken.
Oh, okay. I was like, what are
and
we talking about?
I ordered 4 chicken strips and 4 wings. But they only gave me 8 strips instead of any. I got no wings. So.
Aw. Is it fried?
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
First world problems, I guess.
Oh. Oh, you have too many chicken tenders. Poor
Exactly.
thing.
Ow. I tell you what, I woke up after staying up all night.
Mm-hmm.
And like something was itching the back of my throat, and I just kept coughing, and I was struggling to breathe. This moth really needs to leave me alone. Weird.
Let's see. It's like against here would be kind of nice. All right, so if I'm going up, ooh, all right. So we got to think about this. Staircase. Bop, 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 bop. Oh yeah. That does. Oh, that fits pretty nicely. I am doing a vaguely square. I'm now realizing this is a vaguely square module size. Is that the gaps between the edges? It's like 4 by 4 by 4. I'm on a cubic pattern here, which is good.
You are playing a game made of squares.
It's not something I can chunk a line though, because it's 4 by 4 by 4, but with a 1 tile gap between each one for supports. So it's technically each module is 5 blocks away from the neighboring one. So I can't do like a chunk grid with this layout. Yeah, for chunk grid, you got to go like you got to go with 7 plus a support, or I guess 3 plus a support would be a weird one, or do some weird like 5, 5, 6 pattern to get to hit 16 each time. But that would probably look really jarring. Six, 6, 4 might work. I don't know. 4, 4, 8 could. All right. So we're gonna do all that. All that said, Cosmic. The right level for diamonds. Ooh, okay, okay. It used to be like you want to target like around 10 or 10 to 12. But it's different now because of Deep Slate. Negative 59. There you go. I would believe that in a heartbeat. Mostly because of how quickly the answer was provided. Oh, because he's doing it right now.
A lot of people trust Rain with their life. Interesting.
They're very trustworthy. Now, here's the trick, is that mining through Deep Slate is really slow.
Yeah, even with Efficiency 5 and Haste 2 Beacon, you still can't insta-mine Deep Slate.
Yeah, that's the real
Just really
advantage of
annoying.
the stone level, is you can insta-mine. Like, you can just run full speed, just cutting through the stone.
Deep
But
Slate,
really,
no.
here's the thing. Diamonds... Well, I was going to say diamonds aren't very useful, but as of 1.20, there's at least a little bit more of a use to them now with armor trims. You know?
I mean, but once you've got your established tools and
armor.
you don't really need more diamonds.
Well-
Unless you're doing like server trades and stuff.
Yeah, server trades is one thing. I would say that armor trims add sort of a very unique kind of collection element to the game that you could get into.
Yeah, you can make like a.
Like,
could do
can
like
you get every set of armor trims on display on armor stands? Kinda, yeah. Like 7 diamonds. Who's allowed to join this server? I don't know. I think the rules are... Let me see if I can find those. Before I can join, need to add to the whitelist. He did say 18 plus only, so you have to be at least 18 years old to join. Is the server you're playing on public or friends only? I think the guy that's running it has posted the address to a few places. In my Discord, there is a link to, I'm sure this is a great way to get around. In my Discord, there is a link to the guy's Discord who runs this server, but I don't know how he's limiting who is allowed in and who's not. But I don't think it's a full public server or anything. Oops. Whoops. A little too far there.
Is that the farmer?
Maybe it's subs on. It's not my server, just a heads up. So it's not subs only.
I think he only wanted a limited amount of players as well, like 20.
I think that's like at a time, which I don't think we're gonna be exceeding that on his server or anything like that. Yeah, there were a couple other rules, but I don't know. He might be back on later, and you can ask him.
There's no mods. It's hard difficulty.
Yeah, I saw where he said that, but I don't know
You'll
how
have
he's
to
like
stream it.
deciding like how public to go with it. Monthly subscription only. Monthly subscription to this guy's Minecraft server. The skeletons do hit headshots 110% of the time. That is true.
Skeletons used to be even worse than they are now, which is crazy to think about. Skeletons used to be really fast when they were aiming their bows, and they used to like dance around players. It was crazy.
Oh, you could take advantage of that though. Like they would always veer to your right when they were in position, and you could make them just walk off ledges. House tour? I mean, there is no house yet. This is I have a big rectangle.
He has a wall.
Yeah. There's no rooms in here. I'm just walling up a large area of land. And I have a
You're a
tree farm
castle,
on
aren't
top.
you?
Yeah, this is gonna be my castle.
Castle Dobbs.
Castle Dobbs. There's a nice little underwater cave that I'm built, or a little flooded cave that I'm building on top of, because I like the idea of driving a boat in. Everybody's building on the river here. Burger, who you hear in voice chat, is living right there. Zote, the server owner, is right up there. Rainberry in chat right now is right up there. Oh, right there, literally. The Dobbs Castle going to be a Dabble Worlds theme. Oh man.
It's like Bowser's castle. It's like the final level.
Well, I would have made it bigger, but it's just a starter house, so I don't want to get carried away. I know,
Go
and
big
the
or
thing
go
is, he's used that as his online handle for a long time, like since I was rooming with him, like over 10 years ago, and he's never played Hollow Knight. Yeah, just a little starter house. We don't want to get carried away. It's like a lot of players go like dirt house, small hut, big house, and then in-game base. And I go straight for like I want a big base to start with. It's like, I don't want to do a dirt hut because that feels like a waste of time, because I'm going to tear it down as soon as I get done with it. I'm going to carry everything I own in my inventory. I'm not going to bother searching for diamonds. I'm not going to bother hunting for anything except for maybe a village until I've got my castle set up. Well, what am I going to do with the dirt hut? Like, realistically. I'm going to stay in it to hide from monsters? No. I'm not even going to see any monsters because I'm going to make a bed the first day and I'm going to skip the night every time. And I'm just never going to see monsters unless I go into a cave. And the monsters aren't going to bother me if they're in a cave. I'm going to bother them. All right, I want to get out some spruce for the... No, birch for the stairs. I've got a little birch on me. Like that's my play. That's how I'm gonna do it. Usually make a medium house, more houses around it. See, that's a cool idea. Do like
that's basically what ended up happening on the very first server we did, I think.
You know what? I think you're
the
right.
You know the border, the server with the 2000 by 2000 border. We just had like a town in like the middle of it.
Yeah,
And then
it worked out.
I built my house like way out of the way, but we still built stuff in the town. Like we had a map room, we had your house.
I like
we
that
had
map room.
Turtle. I think Turtle had a house. Hudson had a house. Germdove had a house. Yeah, I think Germdove had a tree.
Good tree.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's where we are here.
Was it raining a bit?
Hmm.
I don't know.
Okay.
There was just someone who lived in a massive tree.
Germdove lived in a massive tree, but that was like the server that was like in a desert.
Yeah, that was the border server. Server with the border.
That was the border one? Okay.
Yeah. And we had to like terraform a large area.
Oh
because
my
it was
gosh,
just-
yes. We converted that desert into like a beautiful green horse plain.
Yep. Like, so much dirt and sand was mined away to like make it look like a real like actual biome.
Yeah.
Trees were put like a thick tree wall was put in to stop horses from running away.
I think the main reason I wanted that tree wall there was so that you couldn't see the surrounding desert. Like once you got into the area, it was like, oh, I'm just in a beautiful lush field now.
Do you still have that server saved? Or is it
Probably
lost to time?
somewhere. All right, so let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then floor.
I remember while we pretty much done a lot of stuff, but there were still projects that people were working on when everyone kind of stopped playing.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that's kind of the way it's gonna go each time.
The problem is you want to do those projects, but then you realize how much work's going to get put into them, and you really think,
I mean, yeah. Like that on the Anarchy server that we joined, that shulker farm. That is probably the most tedious Minecraft project I've ever done.
how does it even work?
It's awful. So the idea is that if a shulker hits another shulker with a shulker bullet,
Wasn't it duplicated?
it has a chance of duplicating it. There's a formula based on like there can't be a lot of other shulkers nearby, and it depends a little bit on how much damage it's taken total, all this other stuff. So what you can do is you set it up in the air a little bit, so the only valid places it can teleport to are in a nether portal. That's kind of the secret sauce. That's what makes it all work.
Okay.
And so it immediately teleports to the nether, where you set up on the nether roof far enough that the shulkers have only one place to go, which is like sitting next to where a minecart is about to swoop by and pick them up, and then eject them with activator rails onto a wither rose.
Oh yeah, because they're still classed as mobs, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
Even
So they
though
can
they're like block-sized mobs, they're still mobs.
which means they can be put in boats, they can be put in minecarts, and then wither rose kills them, and then the hopper picks up the drops, and it works fast. Like we had stacks and stacks of shulker shells in no time.
Once you get those kind of things going, it's a blessing. But actually trying to get them going is awful.
Well, here's what's really terrible about it. To get it all set up, we had to bring a shulker over from the end. And normally that's going to be hard enough because you have to go out to an end city, grab a shulker, put him in a boat, and get him back to the main island gateway. So you have to go through one of those little gateways. Imagine how difficult that is. So you want to know what's really weird to make that work is you can put the shulker in a boat in a minecart.
That doesn't sound right.
It doesn't, and it got really glitchy and weird, but eventually we got him to go through. And then once he was back at the main island, getting him to go into the gateway in the center, that was a nightmare. And the first one actually failed. Don't dig in the dark. Just walk straight into a 50-block drop. Oh, yeah.
See, this is why you play on max brightness.
Yeah.
So you can blind yourself when it's daytime, and so you can see in caves when...
Oh, jeez. Walking in caves in the dark. That's just asking for trouble.
The worst part is when it's like 1 in the morning, and it's like you don't have any torches on you, and you're in a cave. So you have to like put your face right up to the screen to try and see in the cave.
Then you throw a torch down, and then you get creeper jump scare. The final annoyance to the Shulker farm setup, if all that wasn't bad enough, we were playing on an Anarchy server, which means that our base was nowhere near spawn. So after going through all the pain of getting that Shulker to the overworld, I then had to go through all the pain of getting him to the Nether. And then building a minecart track thousands of blocks long to ship him over. But I never have to do it again. Like, even if I do set up a Shulker farm on this server, I only have to cart him from the end to the overworld and then like 200 blocks away to here. Because we're like right next to spawn.
I'm gonna head out, Dubs.
All right, Burger. Get some rest
I
after
will.
you know, digest those chicken fingers.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Strips.
All right. Enjoy the rest of your stream.
You know what? I will. Thanks for hanging out. That was Big Funny Burger, everyone. Twitch.tv/BigFunnyBurger. He streamed once. Maybe someday again. He streamed multiple times, but still. Minecraft. Now it's just me and Rainberry in the Discord. Alright, so current plan. Me and you and me. Something, something, something. Anyway. I do need to start working on getting good tools. But for that, I'm going to need some villagers to trade with. And for that, I need a place for them to be, where I can trade with them easily and they don't get out. But apparently we can't do it next to the iron farm. I need to figure out what our possible distance is. Like how far away can... Let's see. All right, hang on. Minecraft, distance between villages. Let's see here. Some guy is saying that 69 blocks. That's 2017. That doesn't count. 2020, we've got an answer that says 96 blocks. Which 96, 16 block chunk, 6 chunks away. Ooh, so that's like from the iron farm to like middle of the water. Okay, so iron farm is probably gonna be not right next door to the trading post. Where did we have it on the Anarchy server? Oh yeah, they were kind of like diagonally across the road from each other. Ooh, this is a little bit of an uglier tree. All right, let's get up there. Let's clear some branches. That's that one done. I see you up there. One log block. Oh, look at that. I do like the fast leaf decomposition as a nice little quality of life change. It's not the pure vanilla experience that I usually aim for, but it's still good. Okay, there's still something holding this tree up. There it is. Ah, ha, ha, ha. So that is quite satisfying to see the whole tree just kind of collapse when you get that last log taken care of. Oh, look at all these delicious saplings. I typically don't do these like 2x2 blocks for oak, but you know what? It kind of works. You get enough leaf overlap so that, and you don't really have to worry about longevity of oak saplings renewing themselves over and over again, as you do with other tree types. So this kind of works. And it just kind of looks cool. Have a very green roof. All right. Did I get enough to repopulate all this, though? You know what? I think I did. Bop, 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 bop. Bop, bop, bop. Bop, 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 bop. Oh, yeah. Oh, you know what? I can just go ahead and make another set here. Why not? Now that might mean I lose a few saplings over the edge. But honestly, I'm not too worried about that happening. Oh, you know what? I do want to have stairs up here though. So let's not do that last row. Because now we're finally building stairs in this place. Incredible. Okay, so I had to farm some wood so that I could finish this floor, so that I could in turn make some stairs up to the next layer. Ugh, throwing me off. All right, that'll work. See, this gives me enough room to actually be creative with the interior a bit. It's like small houses. I feel like I can't have, you know, nice little cool rooms and verticality, you know, overlapping spaces, interesting transitions. I want to have like, you know, occasional like little walkways overhead, and this is why we can have nice things. Yes, Germ Dove. Now you're getting it. I just want to make nice things. Beautiful. Okay, what is... See, this is going to be awkward here. I need to get up there and figure out what the roof situation looks like, but I'm pretty sure... Let's just count the number of bays we've got from up here. All right, so we've got this little outpost here, and then it goes over... Oh, got to go up even higher. 1, 2, 3, then a diagonal. All right, so we've got 1, 2, 3. All right, and then the diagonal. All right, so let's work on the wall first. And then we'll build the stairs right against it. That should be logs here. Perfect. Okay. So I'm thinking we have a very wide open corner here. And maybe stairs here? No, that's not gonna work, is it? Oh, I might not be able to do a wide open corner. I may need to cut this back. Instead of doing an angled wall here, I may need to do a straight corner there. Yeah, because if I'm gonna get up to there, well, no, because yeah, if I do stair, ooh, well, that's not even gonna work very well, is it? Tricky. Starting to second guess this position here for this. Actually, this one works pretty well, I think. It's like I could put it like right on top of it, but then you'd have to like, coming from the bottom floor, you'd have to like circle all the way back over here and then go up another level. And that's Is there some way I could get these stairs to exit? Like if I did have stairs here, flat here, stairs coming up like here maybe? What's under here? Nothing. Oh yeah, that looks like an awful place for a staircase. Right? Like stairs right here would be kind of rough. Okay. So what we're looking at is come upstairs, and then it could be go over here to the next set of stairs versus do a little turnaround, which is almost the same distance, but it doesn't feel like it flows as nicely. So we want to have, here's our problem. Here's what we're trying to work around. Stairs. It's like if I have the stairs here, roughly, then that gives me a very nice big open area to like walk into a main space here, but it means that I have a long way to go to get over to here. I want it closer. Hypothetically speaking, well, you know what? If I push it back one tile to here, this might actually work. And then push this back to one bay over this way. Villagers are gonna have to move. Then when I get up to the top though, I get to the top of the stairs. How do they line up? They line up right before the log. So it'd be like, get to the top of the stairs, and then immediately, it's 5. Yeah, so it's gonna line up with the log, isn't it? Yeah. So it would be like right here for the next stairs, because I wouldn't have any other room here. So that works great if I was just doing stairs that go all the way up to the roof and don't stop anywhere in the middle. So that means I need to have at least one bay of room, which is doable, but then we get an awkward spot where you reach the top of the stairs and then you're like at this like weird landing that's like not symmetrical with this diagonal wall. That's the real trick there. It's like this would be a fine spot for these stairs up there to end at the roof level. So would this spot though, right? Like, yeah, like we could end right there. So like roof can start here. So then you have landing, 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 and then this. Ah, this is a lot of layers to work around. Alternatively, doesn't have to be stairs, could be a ladder. Or doesn't have to be a full bay. We could do kind of like a, I don't know, kind of a twist around, like, all right, you've got two blocks wide over here, then you come around and you go 2 blocks up again, and then come around and do 2 blocks up again. Looks a little bit fire escapey, but that could work. Let's experiment with that. So that would be like this. The thing that makes this one a little bit awkward is you hit the next level here. And then you've got these stairs kind of poking over the edge. That's fair. See, now these stairs kind of like dangle. Kind of out in the open. Is like in the lowest level, it doesn't matter as much because it's up against this solid cobblestone wall and the ground. But when you get a little bit higher, it's like that kind of looks weird. But maybe let's try it. All right, this is going to, yeah, dirt. I thought as much. Okay, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. See, that's fine for an entry spot up here. To kind of the rooftop gardens of the outer wall. We'll kind of deal with some of this excess. You know, we don't need all this stuff here. It's kind of loud. It's a little awkward now, but I think when we design around it a little bit, it'll work out okay. And there'll be some kind of rail here. This is an awkward spot. Not really sure what to do with this. I guess it would have to be some kind of greenery, kind of like a little planter right there. We're not going to use this. If anything, I'm going to do upside down birch there. You know what? If I keep this kind of boxed in a bit, you don't even notice. If I do the verticality, like open floor plan, like hole in the floor somewhere like further over here and not this area, then you probably won't even be able to tell that anything weird is going on over here. Rail here. Honestly, you can't even tell that there's something strange going on with this. And what's more, you can get away with covering this up now without it looking awkward. Could wall it off here. Not with oak. We're using that for the floor, but like you could wall this off a bit. Didn't even notice floor. Yeah, like box this off kind of as a room. Maybe do trap doors against the side here. Kind of a cool little lattice effect, perhaps. Ooh, that's a little bit tight there. We'll find something better on that side. Okay. Yeah. You know what? Yeah. I'm cool with it. I think I'm at peace with that. We can finally get to the upper levels without like running around the outside. So that is progress. There's a lot of bamboo over there. Oh wait, some of it is not bamboo. Oh, nice. The village is emerging here with the second house. I love it. Now, still gonna have to figure out how to do the trading post around here. Somewhere that everybody could get to pretty quickly. I was thinking it was gonna be next to this farm, because it could just be like grab your iron and go, but that does not look like that's gonna be the case. Can we do a center? Okay. What's that? Here's a dumb idea. Oh, how dumb of an idea is this? I don't think there'd be enough room for them to be above ground in the center. But I could see some kind of like very small, not super noticeable, like just a tiny little island in the middle of grass with a nonchalant little hole in the middle. And you just drive your boat up, get out, jump down the hole, and then boom, you're in wherever. You're in the villager hub, the trading hub. That might be the way to do it. Because it doesn't get much more central than that. It's a weird idea, but it could work. Let's see. Do I feel like the house is? I mean, it's still got holes everywhere. We're probably not going to make enough progress on it tonight to get anywhere with it, to where we can actually start making trades or anything. I do love a good open floor plan. See, what I really want in here, though, is some nice vertical space. Like, I want to have like a little bit of an open spot up here. I'm trying to figure out how to do that without making the stairs really poke out. I don't want them to be part of it, because they're kind of awkward. It's like on this area, it'd be like coming down here, it'd be fine, but then it gets weird. It gets weird. I want this to be kind of almost walled off from the rest of the room. See, this over here is like kind of like watchtower-y place, kind of side watchtower. I am probably gonna build up from here a little bit. I haven't picked the exact shape I'm gonna use. Like, it could go, I don't know. That one's a little bit weird. Could be diamond shaped. That'd be a little awkward, but I kind of like it. And this is kind of a porch under the watchway here. So you probably don't ever have to come out here too often, but do I have enough? Yeah, you know what? I got enough to go ahead and mock something. Note 3, 4, 5. Oh wait, we want to leave some windows, right? We're not going straight. We're not going straight. We're trying to go diagonal here. We're doing an awkward thing. We'll mine a door through. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I got some weird geometries going on here. Okay, and then oak planks here. It is nice to actually have a handful of resources after being in the early game for so long. And it's not by virtue of like making some big farm, it's just by playing the game for long enough. See, I kind of want it to be higher than the cliffside right there. Like I don't want people like jumping up on the hill and looking down into my watchtower. I want to go up like one more level maybe. Oh, look how easy this is to extend. Like it's not a round like circular tower, but I still like it. I could get around diamond design. 4, 5. I probably need to do a little bit of an overhang, but we can go back for more detailing later. Right now, not even going to bother putting in a ladder to get up here. Oh, he's running out of materials, though. All right, I'm going to polish this up, and then we'll jump down. Take a look. See, that's still like in line with the cliff top. That's a little bit annoying. Huh. A little awkward with this one angle here. I may take that in. Of course, then we're gonna have this other angle also be awkward, so there's that. Like, I could very easily just kind of... I know, fine. I'll make the new axe. Axe. See, really all that does is kind of move the problem a little bit further down. Which is probably good. We'll see how it looks. Oh yeah, don't need this one here. It's a little awkward. Why are people scaffolding up my walls all the time? Why do you think the walls are here, people? Come on. Yeah, that looks all right. It's kind of got a walkway into the tower proper. We would want to have this going on. What's going on, Treble? Something like that, kind of. That is super awkward looking. Though, kind of nice little nook to throw in, like, crafting table, chest, whatever else. Into these little awkward corners. The diagonal thing is growing on me. For towers. You know what? We can work with that. Alright, I've still got to deal with all this. I still have dirt above my lower floors. Because we just have so much to mine out here. Ooh, bedrock player. Yeah, I tried bedrock. I really gave it an honest attempt. It just runs so much differently. Hey, Short, how's it going? You know what? Yeah, let's go ahead and do a little crafting table here. And throw together a couple ladders. Better make it 12. So we're going to the top here. Actually, that is a nice thing about having these little awkward halls. You know what? That works out pretty nicely. I do want to take this one up another bay or so if we can at some point, but I think that works out pretty well. Awkward little room there. Don't worry about it. Okay, it's coming together. It's coming together. It's got a long way to go, but we're getting there. And allegedly, this is all just the outer walls that we're building here. Who knows what the castle is going to look like? I got to extend this. Yeah, as in, I don't know if I'm actually going to get that far in this build. But, like, ideally, this would extend this, like, snaking cobblestone structure that we're building with birch floors. Like, if that could, I would like it to snake through the landscape a little bit farther and wrap back around. And then have some large central stone brick structure in the middle. But we'll see if that ever happens. You know, dot it with watchtowers similar to that one. If people could stop digging holes into my basement, then maybe that's doable. We'll see. There seems to be some debate. Our basement. When does the contest end? Let me check. Authorize with Discord. Play muted. Level contest. Time left to submit. 6 days, 21 hours. So you got about a week. Never, but you need your validation now. It's my validation and I want it now. You thinking you might submit something? Ooh. Got some stiff competition. Mostly people breaking things. Germdove had a good suggestion, which was don't make contests themed around brand new features, because those are prone to bugs that people will not name names, that people will exploit. I've already seen what Germdove has done. It is disheartening. Is there like a page to see the rules? Yeah, if you go into Dabble Worlds, after you log into the game, down in the lower right, there's like some trophy icons there that says like level contest. If you click on that, it gives you kind of the rundown of how to submit, what the theme is, all that stuff. Yeah, that guy does not like semi-solids. See, I could throw a few villagers over here just for my personal use. Like, put them in their own... Like, look at this. It's got, like, a nice little hallway. It's separated from the rest of the house. That's not a bad idea. How many chunks away would that be? So let's say that there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chunks horizontally, which may not be enough. So I may end up using that space for something else. All right, last thing for tonight, stairs to the basement, so that I can actually get to the boat and back without running outside. Huh. Yeah, I think next time the plan will be... I am leaning towards an underground villager base right in the intersection. Like, build a tiny little island that looks very natural with just a little trapdoor, ladder down, and then from there you've got all the trading villagers you could ever ask for. Trade to your heart's content. Okay, so this is where I'm trying to go here. So I want to dig out this way. And that is going to hit, yeah, that is going to hit this little flank, which is not the best. The villager zone. The villager protection chamber. We'll see. Probably what I need to do is make sure I build something that lets me boat a villager over to the middle and have them go into a nice maintainable chamber where we can cart them to wherever they need to be. Here we go. Finally made it. There's our basement. So now I can kind of carve these walls away a little bit. See, what I want to do is have this level up here, like have a little like mossy cobble kind of setup going on here. Really natural looking, like overgrown, kind of wet looking. Some big heavy oak supports. Maybe like some decorative boats, like, you know, non-functional but look cool kind of thing. A lot of barrels. Throw a few cobwebs in. Yeah, this area up here. This little natural shelf. Just Z. You don't have to do Control Z. That's fair, yeah. And Y will redo, as long as you don't do another action. Alright, get my crafting table out. Okay, so I do want to stay in the walls. Gotta stay within the walls. That's my rule. I'm not going to branch out of the area that I've defined as the Dobbs Castle. Like, I'm trying to find the areas that Day has been, like, digging through and make easier paths for her. It's like, if she is tunneling through my house because it is convenient, my only recourse is really just to make a more convenient path. That it's like, it's quicker for you just to go through this road I've built than to dig a hole through my house. Please. Yeah, this is gonna look cool. I mean, it'll look okay. No, it'll look cool. It'll look cool. Ooh, free iron. I don't really need it now that we got the iron farm going. But still. A little bit of iron never hurt. Okay, so we don't have to be as much kind of on the grid for the basement. I want the grid to look a little bit looser here. Kind of be a little bit more free form with the design. Okay, so that is kind of a grassy spot down there. Don't worry about that. Yeah, a little bit of unfinished stone. A little bit of cobblestone patches. This area, I really want to flood this up a lot more. And then build like a wooden dock. Let's go with right here. Perfect. That's what I'm looking for. Okay. Yeah, like this. So we can get rid of this. I want to have a little bit underneath, and I want to make this whole area down here just water. Actually, so there is a like a path here that leads to another spot, which, you know what? I think it would be cool if you could dig through that, or swim through that. We need a better way to mine that, though. There we go. That'll work. All right, just look for the ones that do not have a solid block under them. Clear out some of them, not all of them. Well, we'll have to hollow out a little bit more after all. Need a little bit more space here. And then make it a little bit more headroom, so you can actually fit through here. It'll be a little bit of a tight squeeze. I'm not gonna put torches on this path though. This one's gonna be a little bit more secret-y. I mean, people know where it is, but you know, just let me have this. Okay, and this one. Nice. Do I have full? No. Okay. Why am I not collecting these? through? Yeah. Okay, and then that's gonna spit out to underneath the docks. Yes. Okay, this is gonna look really cool. You kind of go through this dark tunnel and then emerge in this like little cove. I need the roof to not be so planks here. We're probably gonna coat that in a layer of stone and dirt, maybe some granite. A little dripstone could look cool. Gotta remember that that's a possibility. Don't want to leave this cobblestone down here. All right, break this out. I don't know why this wall was built here. I think Day put that there for something. But oh wait, she was trying to get the granite, that's right. She was trying to like drain the water so she could get the granite from under my basement. It's all right. All right, this is looking good. Cool little cove. Yeah. Get my water bucket. Fill this in. And go ahead and clear this corner a little bit. We're gonna probably fill that back area in. Just not yet. All right, how do you get up to this dock though? That's the question. Ladder? Like a small platform and a ladder? That would look cool. Actually, that would look cool. Yeah. Yeah. Actually, this place looks a lot nicer being completely flooded. Oh yeah, we're gonna need some lanterns, definitely. Yeah, having this whole place be have a watery ground, honestly, really cool. Okay, I need to get up there to kind of put a little torch on top of the dock so we don't get monster spawns. Because I'm not finishing this tonight, but the base theming is in place. Yeah. Cove. It's getting there. Needs a little bit of work, but we're on the right track. I'm eating through a lot of tools. It's a good thing we have unlimited iron now. Actually, before I log off for the night, let's do one last check and see how the iron farm is faring. There he is, building his second amazing home already. Drowned gurgles. Oh, it's baby drowned. We're okay. Oh yeah, yeah. Still making progress there. Let's grab a stack. You know what, let's do this. There we go. Perfect. You know what? This whole place is turning out pretty good. Current plan is probably build a small island here, nonchalant, maybe a single tree on it. Nothing suspicious there. And then underneath it, put the secret villager trading hall. I really like this dark cave. I don't think we have to worry about monsters spawning here. Ooh, we do have to worry about that, huh? Okay, we'll deal with that another time. You can kind of clip your head on stuff. Don't like that. All right. It's cool. It's good. All right, let's see. Is anybody streaming? No. Literally no one on my follow list is live right now. That is not a common occurrence. Well, you guys get nothing then. We could send a raid to somebody just because, though. Let's see here. Send a raid, even though no one is online. Who's someone who hasn't streamed in a while? Oh, I know. I got it. I got it. Shiner Max. He'll never even see the notification in his activity feed. We are gonna raid good old Hillbilly Al, who has not streamed for like 2 weeks now. He's been a little bit sick on and off. We're gonna raid an offline channel. Deal with it. All right. Plan is that Friday we'll be back. Probably more Minecraft. We'll work on the villagers trading hall. Continue sprucing up the house, maybe with some spruce. Maybe an actual like villager breeder setup would be cool too, like an automated one that's just like constantly spitting out baby villagers up to a point. I don't know how we could measure that. Tripwire. There was something I started in the in the Anarchy server, which was have a villager breeder set up and a tripwire when the babies pass through. Hook that up to 2 dispensers facing each other so that you can measure like if I click a button 5 times, bop, 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 then it'll like spit an item back over every time that a villager passes through, and then when it's empty, it can't let any more baby villagers happen. That might work. We'll see. All right. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. I'll see you next time.